I prefer A to B. 1. I prefer A to B.
I prefer indoor sports to outdoor sports. I prefer beer to whiskey. I prefer hotels to camping in a tent. I prefer the city to the country. I prefer New York to other cities in America.
What would you like to drink?
I prefer coffee to tea.
2. I prefer ing to ing.
I prefer eating out in a restaurant to sitting around at home. I prefer staying home to going to nightclubs. I prefer watching TV to going to the movies. I prefer making money to being broke. I prefer smoking to drinking.
You always look so healthy.
I prefer jogging to sleeping in.
3. I prefer rather than.
I prefer your company rather than anyone else. I prefer reading rather than internet surfing. I prefer buying a new computer rather than keeping the old one. I prefer helping others rather than being selfish. He prefers exercising rather than staying at home.
Why are you always here in the library?
I prefer studying rather than going out.
4. I prefer to rather than to.
I prefer to go sailing rather than to be sleeping in bed. I prefer to be driving rather than to be riding on a bus. I prefer to be exercising rather than to be sitting around. I prefer to meeting friends rather than to be texting them.
It's so boring here in the office.
I prefer to shop rather than to work.